Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. My name is Kevin. So today we're gonna talk a little about moving to Cyprus, which many people are asking because I live here and I know a bit more about Cyprus nowadays. So naturally people will ask how it is to move to Cyprus. That's what we're gonna talk about today. I think I have around 7 things that I'm gonna say of what's good about moving to Cyprus. So yeah, let's go. So, first reason to move to Cyprus, I would say, is the fantastic climate we have here. Because it's basically warm the whole year around. You have sun almost 365 days in a year, which is wonderful for us people that don't really like cold weather at home. Yeah, so that means you have around 35 degrees in the summer. Can be hotter, can be a little bit colder. Not usually though, but still. And in the winter, then you have around like 16 to 23 degrees on the winter year. Can be a bit colder sometimes actually. But this climate is just perfect for you that likes to go out in the nature and explore nature all year round. This is perfect because when you're in the winter, you don't have to put like tons of clothes on just to survive out in the cold. And the thing for many people that I know, that sometimes in winter it can be a bit depressing. This is not something you will have so much of here in Cyprus because you have so much sun still in the winter and the warmth. So that may help you actually a bit more with the mental health by moving to Cyprus. So this is a really cool tip. So let us just move on to next one. So next thing, you might be familiar with the phrase, "It's all Greek to me." Yeah, so by meaning there is like here in Cyprus you don't really have to worry about not knowing Greek because many people here speaks English already if you're not going straight up to the mountains and disappear out there somewhere. In the cities, many people know English because the island itself has very much English influence from the UK. And many of them have settled down here to buy their own properties, which is really cool in that sense. So it makes it easier for you to understand and communicate with other people here when you live here. Also, many Scandinavian people are moving here, which is also really cool for me myself. I'm Swedish, so makes sense that that can help out a little bit with the language. So don't worry about that. So coming up next, we have that it's easy to reach Cyprus. So if you actually would move to Cyprus, it's not that far home. It's around 4 hours with a flight from Central Europe, which makes it very easy to go home, visit your families. So this makes everything just perfect if you guys want to visit each other much, or you want to go home for the winter someday and just visit everyone and have a really great time, or they're coming here. This is just a really good pro for me to go here because sometimes you want to visit your families like several times a year. This makes it easy. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, if you are gonna go, we have 2 bigger airports. It's one in Paphos and one in Larnaca. These are really good. Flights are coming regularly, especially in Larnaca. It's very popular here down in Ayia Napa to go from there. As a small tip. And the cool thing with going here is that EU citizens get their permanent residency easily and don't have to renew every 3rd year, which is perfect. But it is only if you gain the yellow slip, so remember that. Others can get the residency by purchasing a property or that you get a work here so you can start working and then get a residency. And after that, the process is pretty straightforward. Your company usually helps you out if you're working with a bigger company and fill in the forms with you, and everything is just gonna go smooth from there. And then you have your yellow slip and it's all Cyprus for you. So to say again, either a property or a work permit and you can get your yellow slip with just a little bit of help. Very easy. You pick it up at the police station, all done. So nice. Welcome to Cyprus if you do it. Now, a topic that I myself just love so much. And it's that Cyprus is really good for networking. So if you're a person, an entrepreneur, you have your own business or do anything like freelancing or content, there's so many people that is like-minded here in Cyprus. So many people own their own stuff and you can just find so many new contacts by living here, or just by the small visit by me, like being here for 5 months. I've been having so many new contacts, networking really much. It's really cool. So that's something that you can think about when you actually visit. Cool thing also with this is the work. You can usually easy get a job at most places, especially in the high season or the summer. You can easily find a job basically anywhere. It's really cool. There you can start networking from there also. I have found myself some extra jobs here and there while still maintaining my normal job. So like photography and drone shots, some other stuff, you know, all these small things. So you can see that it's very easy and straightforward to find new contacts if you're just out there and try to find new connections. It's really cool. So with that said, if you are a person that has your own company or call yourself entrepreneur or have your own business in anything, I think Cyprus would fit you really good, and it looks good maybe for your business itself that you are here. You have a good sense for marketing with there's always sun, really good combination there because people love sun, makes it just natural. But I'm not gonna talk about this for too long. We can make that another video another time. So just one thing before we continue to the next one, please smash that like button down there. And it will help me tremendously to give you much more of this free content for you guys to deliver about tourism and travel itself, and sometimes even tech. So now we can continue with the video and just switch in to number, is it number 6? Maybe. Okay, getting a property in Cyprus is pretty reasonable, it's pretty good. I would not complain too much actually, because the prices are pretty much lower than most places, and even if you're renting something, it's really good prices actually to rent some places that is not like straight into the tourist area, because then it's of course gonna be a bit higher. But to the point, if you are EU citizen, the mortgage rates are between 30 and 40%, which is pretty good for a down payment, and that will help you out tremendously if you need to buy an apartment here to start living here and move all your stuff. So what I suggest in this is maybe if you're on a lower budget, maybe try and find something around Paphos or some smaller villages. Those prices are usually much better, especially if you're going for a rental. Those places are pretty much your go-to if you're on a low budget. Otherwise, you can go by more of the touristic areas where it's like extremely nice views from your apartment or maybe even your house, like property. It's just a cool recommendation for you guys to choose a little bit. Sometimes you're just, I don't know what to do, I don't know. And you're just sitting there. So that's a really good tip for you guys. And then we come to the last point, and this is that Cyprus, there is like so much to see and explore. It's a wonderful place for you, the adventurous person, or even a person that isn't adventurous yet. But I promise you, your adventurous side will come out from your body and find its way here in Cyprus. There's so much to do. The food is amazing, and you really want to try these small places in the small villages where it's more local, you know? There's so much things to do, like water sports all year long. And then when the summer hits, just go to the beaches. Maybe you have a beach like 5 minutes from where you're living if you move here. I don't know. It's just the possibilities are tremendous down here, and that's just so nice to see. And also, if you like nature, maybe you don't want to move away from a country which has a lot of nature. Don't be afraid, because Cyprus has a lot of woodland, so to say. It's more foresty area up in the mountains. It doesn't seem like it, but we do have a lot. There is all these really nice waterfalls that you can visit. Adonis Baths is one of them. I have a video linked up here. And also the waterfalls up in the mountains. So there's always something to explore. And even if you live here, when times get better, you could just go over to the Turkish side and visit that. And even if you have a work permit, what I know of, you can go over there now. So if you do, then you can have the chance of going over there right now already and see it for yourself, which is really cool. You have to take a day trip over to the other side. That sounds wrong. But yeah, a day trip over to the Turkish side and then back again, not the other side. Okay, so that's my things about why you should move to Cyprus, or why it can be a good way for you to do. Maybe think about all these tips, and therefrom you can probably figure out if you want to do it or not. But I think it's a really cool idea to actually go and visit Cyprus and then maybe figure it out if you want to move here. So really cool. I'm not gonna take out too much more of your time. I'm just super happy that you watched this far, and then just because you did, I'm gonna tell you something really cool. I've been growing these avocado plants now for a few weeks, maybe over a month. The time goes fast. So I'm just gonna show you. It's actually starting to go real crazy good. Oh no. Oh, there we go. So it's actually starting to be really cool. We have some really nice roots here, and on top we have this little sprout. I'm just super happy to see that we're getting results with this. I do actually have one more. So as you see, we have another one. Nice roots. There is a little bit here, a little sprout. So yeah guys, a little bit more personal things, what I'm going through here in my apartment and what I'm doing. I love plants. That's something you will learn about me. I just love plants. Everybody that knows me personally, they know it also. I don't have so many plants in my apartment. I only have fake plants. So I was like, okay, I need something to take care of because I can't have any animals and stuff because I'm moving around so much and not even in these apartments. So I missed that. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and like the video to see more about me and my tips and tricks about travel and tourism. See you next time. Mortgage.